Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. First, the Language PDF Welcome Pack. New to the language and not sure where to start? Start with the basics. With our Welcome Pack, you get a bundle of PDFs giving you a quick overview of the alphabet, grammar, key vocabulary, and all the basics you must know. Second, you'll be able to talk about the weather with the new Weather Conversation cheat sheet. You get a simple dialogue that you can use in real life. Download the PDF cheat sheet for free right now. Third, if that cheat sheet was not enough, here's a bonus vocab lesson for weather, over 40 words that you'll know so you can speak about the weather fluently. Fourth, the 32 words you need for language learning. Noun, verb, adjective, sentence, grammar. You'll learn how to say these language-related words and much more in this quick 1-minute lesson. Fifth, must know Easter vocabulary. Can you say Easter in your target language? You will with this quick 1-minute vocabulary lesson. And sixth, looking for a new language learning app? With the Innovative Language Learning app, you learn language fast through conversations, and you start speaking in minutes because our conversation lessons are just 3 to 15 minutes long. Download Innovative Language Learning for free for the Android, iPhone, and iPad. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
Hi everybody, my name is Risa. Welcome to the 2000 Core Japanese Words and Phrases video series. Each lesson will help you learn new words, practice and review what you've learned. Okay, let's get started. First is 会う meet 会う会う meet コーヒーショップで会う meet at the coffee shop コーヒーショップで会う改訂する revise 改訂する改訂するrevise 原稿を改訂する revise a manuscript 原稿を改訂する重役 director 重役 director会社の重役 company director 会社の重役工場 factory 工場 factory 工場の職員factory workers 工場の職員生産量 output 生産量 output 新しいマネージャーに代わってから工場の生産量は落ちました。Output of the factory has fallen since the new managers took over. 新しいマネージャーに代わってから工場の生産量は落ちました。労働者 workforce 労働者 workforce 女性労働者 female workforce 女性労働者素材 material 素材 material ズボン用の素材はこちらです。 The raw material for the pants is here. ズボン用の素材はこちらです。部品 part 部品 part その新しい部品がないともう製品が作れない。Without the new part, we can't make any more widgets. その新しい部品がないともう製品が作れない。機械 machine 機械 machine 新しい機械 new machine 新しい機械セメント cement セメント cement セメントの床 cement floor セメントの床 Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. First, you will hear a word or phrase in English. Respond in Japanese, then repeat after me, focusing on pronunciation. Ready? Do you remember how to say meet? Out. Out. And how to say revise? 改訂する。改訂する。What about director? 重役。重役。Do you remember how to say factory? 工場。工場。Let's try output. 生産量。生産量。What about workforce? 労働者。労働者。Now, let's see if you remember how to say material. 素材。素材。Another one. What about part? 部品。部品。Do you remember how to say machine? 機械。機械。And finally, do you remember how to say cement? セメント。セメント。Well done! See you next time! またね! Hi everybody, my name is Risa. Welcome to the 2000 Core Japanese Words and Phrases video series. Each lesson will help you learn new words, practice and review what you've learned. Okay, let's get started. First is 石炭 coal 石炭石炭 coal その国はまだ大きな石炭産業があります。The country still has a large coal industry. その国はまだ大きな石炭産業があります。ガス ガス、ガス、ガス、ガス。私たちは工場を温めるのに天然ガスを使います。We use natural gas to heat the factory. 私たちは工場を温めるのに天然ガスを使います。繊維 textile 繊維繊維 textile 繊維工場 textile factory 繊維工場電気 electricity 電気電気 electricity 電源を切って電気を節約しましょう。Let's save electricity by turning off the power. 電源を切って電気を節約しましょう。入力 input 入力入力 input データ入力 data input データ入力釣り fishing 釣り釣り fishing 祖父は毎週土曜日に私を釣りに連れてってくれる。My grandfather takes me fishing every Saturday. 祖父は毎週土曜日に私を釣りに連れて行ってくれる。観光 tourism 観光観光 tourism 観光産業 tourism industry 観光産業輸出する export 輸出する輸出する export アメリカは世界中に食料を輸出しています。The United States export food products around the world. アメリカは世界中に食料を輸出しています。輸入する import 輸入する輸入する import 私たちは綿はすべてエジプトから輸入しています。We import all of our cotton from Egypt. 私たちは綿はすべてエジプトから輸入しています。自動車 automobile 自動車自動車 automobile 自動車が右に曲がっている。The automobile is turning right. 自動車が右に曲がっている。Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. First, you will hear a word or phrase in English. Respond in Japanese, then repeat after me, focusing on pronunciation. Ready? Do you remember how to say coal? 石炭石炭 And how to say gas? ガス gas. What about textile? 繊維繊維 Do you remember how to say electricity? 電気電気 Let's try input. 入力入力 What about fishing? 釣り釣り Now, let's see if you remember how to say tourism. 観光観光 Another one. What about export? 輸出する輸出する Do you remember how to say import? 輸入する輸入する And finally, do you remember how to say automobile? 自動車自動車 Well done! See you next time! またね
Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Japanese ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
今日の待ち合わせ場所って西口の改札口だよね。
え、確か西口じゃなくて東口って言ってたと思うけど。
あれ、そうだっけ？
ちょっと待って、メール確かめてみるから。ほら、やっぱり東口だよ。
あ、本当だ。確認してよかったよ。ありがとう。
じゃあまた後で。
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
やっぱり。
As expected, just as I thought.
メール、
Email.
本当、
Truth. Reality.
愚痴、
Gateway.
確か、
As I recall, if I'm right.
待ち合わせ Appointment.
改札口、
Ticket entrance.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
今日の待ち合わせ場所って西口の改札口だよね。
え、確か西口じゃなくて東口って言ってたと思うけど。
あれ、そうだっけ？
ちょっと待って、メール確かめてみるから。ほら、やっぱり東口だよ。
あ、本当だ。確認してよかったよ。ありがとう。
じゃあまた後で。
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our core 2000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Japanese ebook before it's gone.
First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
最近元気そうだね。
あ、ちょっと前から朝走ってるから。だからかも。
毎日走ってるの？
うん。雨の日以外は毎日走るって決めたんだ。
すごいね。でもなんで？
来年フルマラソンに挑戦しようと思って。
フルマラソンか。目標タイムは
？4時間以内で走れるように頑張ろうと思ってるんだ。
応援してるよ。頑張ってね。
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
タイム、
Time.
挑戦する、
To challenge.
最近
Recently. These days.
応援する、
To cheer for. To support.
頑張る
To do one's best.
フルマラソン、
Full marathon.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
最近元気そうだね。
あ、ちょっと前から朝走ってるから。だからかも。
毎日走ってるの？
うん。雨の日以外は毎日走るって決めたんだ。
すごいね。でもなんで？
来年フルマラソンに挑戦しようと思って。
フルマラソンか。目標タイムは
4時間以内で走れるように頑張ろうと思ってるんだ。
応援してるよ。頑張ってね。
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Expand your vocabulary with our core 2000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Japanese ebook before it's gone.
Listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
今手が空いているんだけど何か手伝おうか？
じゃあこの椅子を並べてくれる？
いいよ。椅子並べるの終わったけど次何かある？
そうだね。
料理並べようか？
料理はもうちょっと待ってて。あ、パーティーの様子を撮ろうと思ってるんだけど、ビデオカメラをセットしてもらえる？
ビデオカメラか。あんまり詳しくないけどやってみるよ。
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
詳しい
Knowing very well. Detailed. Accurate.
様子。
Situation. State.
空いている。
Have time to spare. Not be in use.
セットする。
To set up.
撮る
To take a photo. To make a film.
並べる
To set up, to line up.
手伝う
To help, to assist.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
今手が空いているんだけど、何か手伝おうか？
じゃあこの椅子を並べてくれる？
いいよ。椅子並べるの終わったけど、次何かある？
そうだね。
料理並べようか？
料理はもうちょっと待ってて。あ、パーティーの様子を撮ろうと思ってるんだけど、ビデオカメラをセットしてもらえる？
ビデオカメラか。あんまり詳しくないけどやってみるよ。
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Welcome to Fun and Easy Japanese by JapanesePod101.com. Do you know how to count to 1 trillion in Japanese? You will in just a few minutes. こんにちは、リサです。Hi everyone, I'm Risa. In this lesson, you learn how to count in Japanese. You will go from 0 all the way up to millions, billions, and trillions. And you'll see how easy Japanese numbers are, because they follow simple patterns. So, in this video, you'll learn Japanese numbers 0 to 10, 10 to 99, 100 to 1000, 10,000 to 1 trillion, decimals and fractions, useful phrases with numbers. First, let's do 1. Japanese numbers from 0 to 10. 0 is 0 or 0. 1 is 1. 2 is 2. 3 is 3. 4 is 4 or 4. 5 is 5. 6 is 6. 7 is 7 or 7. 8 is 8. 9 is 9 or 9. And 10 is 10. 0 can be 0 or 0. But nowadays, 0 is more common. 4 can either be 4 or 4. 7 can either be 7 or 7. 9 can be either 9 or 9. In most circumstances, both are acceptable, but generally speaking, 4, 7, and 9 sound more casual and are used most. Now, remember, you will need the numbers 0 to 10 to build bigger numbers in the next part. Now, let's go from 10 to 99. You can count from 1 to 99 just by knowing the numbers 0 to 10. Here's how. Let's look at 11 to 19. 11 is 11. 12 is 12. 13 is 13. 14 is 14 or 14. 15 is 15. 16 is 16. 17 is 17 or 17. 18 is 18. 19 is 19 or 19. So, for numbers 11 to 19 in Japanese, you literally saying 10 or 10, and then the numbers 1 to 9. For example, 11 is 10, the word for 10, and 1, the word for 1. Same for 12, 12, and all the way up to 19, which is 19. Now, let's move on to the 20s, 30s, 40s, and so on. 20 is 20. The literal reading is 210, 2 and 10. 30 is 30, same pattern. 40 is 40. 50 is 50. 60 is 60. 70 is 70. 80 is 80. 90 is 90. For all of these, in Japanese, you're literally saying any of the numbers from 2 to 9 plus 10. So, for example, 30 is 3 and 10, or 30. And 90 is 90. And what about the in-between numbers? What's 21 in Japanese? 20 is 20, and 1 is 1. So 21 is 21. How about 99? It would be 99. The literal Japanese reading is 9, 10, 9. See? To count from 11 to 99, you just need to remember the numbers from 1 to 10. Now, let's do 100 to 1000. 100 is 100. 200 is 200. 300 is 300. 400 is 400. 500 is 500. 600 is 600. 700 is 700. 800 is 800. 900 is 900. 1000 is 1000. 1100 is 1100. And 110 is 110. And 111 is 111. As you can see, you simply take the numbers 2 to 9 and add 100 to express 200 to 900 in Japanese. But there are 3 exceptions. 300 is 3, 3, 100, 100, not 300. 600 is 600, not 600. 800 is 800, not 800. The same goes for thousands. Just use the numbers 2 to 9 and add 1000 to express 1000 to 9000 in Japanese. Here, there are only 2 exceptions. 3000 is 3, 3, zen, 1000, not 3000. 8000 is 8000 instead of 8000. Now, let's go from 10,000 to 1 trillion. 10,000 is 1万. 100,000 is 10万. 1 million is 100万. 10 million is 1000万. 1 billion is 億. 1 trillion is 兆. Note that you don't need to put a 1 for 100, meaning 100, or 1000, meaning 1000. But for units past 1000, you need to put a 1 in front. For example, 万, 1万, or 10,000. 億, 1億, or 1 billion. 兆, 1兆, or 1 trillion. Now, let's do decimals and fractions in Japanese. First, for decimals, the 0 before the decimal point is called rei. The 0 after the decimal point can be either rei or 0. The decimal itself is called 10, which literally means point. So, for example, 0.1 is 0.1, 0.03 0.03 For fractions, the number after the slash is read first, and the slash is expressed as 分の. So yes, you're pretty much reading it backwards instead of saying 1 over 2. You're literally saying of to 1. Here are some examples. Half is 2分の1. 4/7 is 7分の4. 3/10 is 10分の3. And finally, let's cover some useful Japanese phrases with numbers. Let's do prices first. The Japanese currency is yen, and it's read as en. So for prices, just use the number and en. For example, 1 yen is 1 yen. 5 yen is 5 yen. 10 yen is 10 yen. 100 yen is 100 yen. 1000 yen is 1000 yen. 5000 yen is 5000 yen. 10,000 yen is 1,000,000 yen. You should also know the phrase いくら, which means how much, and the word price, which is 値段 in Japanese. So for example, これはいくらですか? How much is this? それは259円です. It is 259 yen. Now, let's say you want to give out your phone number. In Japanese, telephone is 電話 and number is 番号. The only thing you should keep in mind is that the dash between numbers is read as の or you can simply pause before giving the following numbers. Saying telephone numbers is simple. You can just say the words one by one like in English. So for example, あなたの電話番号は何ですか? What is your mobile phone number? 私の番号は 090-1234-5678 です。My number is 090-1234-5678. In this lesson, you learned how to count in Japanese as well as how to say fractions and decimals. But if you want to speak even more Japanese and learn in the fastest, easiest, and funnest way, go to JapanesePod101.com and sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Get our complete learning program with real lessons by real teachers. That's it for today. See you next time. またね! Welcome to your 2000 Core Japanese Words and Phrases video series quiz. Each week, we'll release a video teaching you new vocabulary. The following week, you'll be given a quiz so you can test your progress. Click the link in the description. Let's learn and review the words for your test. But if you are ready, it's quiz time!発表する会議を開く承認する 批判する。提案する。support. believe. research. request. negotiate. Great job on completing the quiz. If you didn't get 100%, don't worry. Just check out the previous video again to review the expressions we covered. But before you go, we have a free gift that you don't want to miss. Use it to expand your vocabulary. Click the link in the description below to download our Japanese ebook with the core 2000 words for daily life situations. Welcome to your 2000 Core Japanese Words and Phrases video series quiz. Each week, we'll release a video teaching you new vocabulary. The following week, you'll be given a quiz so you can test your progress. Click the link in the description. Let's learn and review the words for your test. But if you are ready, it's quiz time! Out. 改定する。重役。工場。生産量。workforce. material, part, machine, cement. Great job on completing the quiz. If you didn't get 100%, don't worry. Just check out the previous video again to review the expressions we covered. But before you go, we have a free gift that you don't want to miss. Use it to expand your vocabulary. Click the link in the description below to download our Japanese ebook with the core 2000 words for daily life situations.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is new topics and talking points, the easiest way to increase your speaking time. If you want to speak your target language better, you'll often hit two specific ceilings that you'll need to get around. The good news is one of them is easy to get around and it involves picking up new talking points. That's why today you'll discover 1. The ceilings you'll hit when speaking in your target language, and 2. How to apply this learning tactic. But first, if you're looking for new free language resources and downloads, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, all the words and phrases you must know about love. Learn all the words and phrases for romance, love, and dating with this PDF ebook. Yours free just in time for Valentine's Day. And second, the Love Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to ask someone out in your target language? With this new cheat sheet, master tons of romantic phrases. Download it for free right now. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Now to today's topic. New topics and talking points, the easiest way to increase your speaking time. Part 1. Ceilings you'll hit when speaking in your target language. When you start speaking in your target language, one of the most common ceilings you'll run into is running out of things to say. Has that ever happened to you? But another problem that can happen is you'll get good at some conversations, like talking about yourself or why you're learning the language. But how is that a problem if you get good at it? Well, if you get hit with another topic that you can't talk about, then it's game over. Just imagine you're talking almost fluently about topic A. You're impressing the native speakers and everything is going great. But then topic B comes along and you start struggling. The native speakers will quickly realize your language skills are not quite up there. And even though you're quite good, you are still a beginner. It's kind of ironic, right? You can speak almost fluently with one topic, but you freeze up with another. This happens quite often with beginners. So how do you get past this? As a general rule, if you want to extend your speaking time, there are two things you can do. Number 1, learn to talk about new topics or talking points. Or 2, learn to talk more in depth about what you already know. The second one comes slowly over time as you learn new words and grammar patterns. So if you're actively learning a language, you're always working on the second one. But the short-term, easy way to speak more is to have more talking points and be able to talk about new topics. How? Part 2, how to apply this learning tactic. If you want to be able to talk about new topics and have more talking points, then that's exactly where our 1-minute conversation cheat sheets come in. These cheat sheets serve as a primer for new topics and conversations. You'll get brief dialogues for topics like weather, hobbies, and more so that you can use them in conversations. The second way you can build up your list of talking points is to simply write out topics you like your hobbies or music, or topics you may anticipate in future conversations. Then look for lessons around these topics inside the lesson library. You'll learn conversations that you can then use in real life with native speakers. You can also check out our can-do lessons in the lesson library. These can-do lessons cover specific topics like introducing yourself, talking about yourself, your family, and more. But unlike the cheat sheets, with the lessons, you'll get to hear entire dialogues. You'll hear the native pronunciation, learn how to talk about these topics more in depth, and practice speaking. Again, the goal here is to expose you to new talking points and topics, new conversations, so that you can use them in real life, so that you're not just good at talking about one thing in your target language, and so you can boost your speaking time by a bit. Thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about 3 tactics for maximizing time and making more language progress. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! If you want to boost your vocabulary so you can speak more of your target language, the worst way would be to try and learn all the words. The best way? Through focused vocabulary and phrase lists for everyday topics that you need as a beginner, such as greetings, replying to how are you, and much more. And you can get hundreds of these vocabulary lists for free if you know where to look, because you won't find these anywhere else. So stick around. Today you'll discover 1. How to get our vocabulary lists, 2. How to boost your vocabulary, and 3. All the bonus learning tools you get inside. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. So let's jump in. I'll guide you through our learning system so you get to see exactly what's inside and our members-only study tools. Okay, so let's take a look. So first, let's examine what are the free vocabulary lists. So to access the free vocabulary lists, these are available for all members on the website. You simply go from your main dashboard to the vocabulary drop-down menu at the top of the page here and click on vocabulary lists. So here you'll see a bunch of different categories, a bunch of different themes, things related to certain topics of conversation, holidays, etc. So to access the information inside the list, you can hover over one of the lists and click on View List. So for this one, let's take a look at the common ways to say thank you list. So click on View List and you'll get this page that has all of the different expressions included on it. So I want to talk a little bit about the different tools that are embedded in the website that you can use to study these vocabulary words. So first, let's take a look at the different icons that are here to the left of each of the expressions. The first is this icon, the speaker icon. If you want to listen to a native speaker say that vocabulary word or say that expression, you can click on this and you'll hear that. Then to the right, you'll see that there's this microphone icon. So you can use this to record yourself saying that vocabulary word. This is super, super helpful if you want to work on your pronunciation. So you can record yourself saying that, and you can compare it to the native speaker's pronunciation, and that's a tool that you can use to make sure that you're pronouncing those new vocabulary words correctly. Okay? So next I want to talk a little bit about this checkbox that's to the left of each of the expressions. So if you click this, you'll notice maybe that these two things just above the word list have changed. So we can do a couple different things with these checked vocabulary words. We can first add selected to flashcards. So if you have a flashcard deck that you're already using to study, you can add any words that you select here to an existing flashcard deck. So if I click on this, you'll see a few things come up. So there are some decks that are already on this account. I could add this new vocabulary word to any one of these, or I could create a new deck with this vocabulary word. So if you already have a flashcard deck that you use to study every day or every week, you can easily add new words from this page, from this very, very easy to use checkbox system, okay? So that's one thing. And then the other thing here is this selected to word bank, add selected to word bank. So if you click on this, the word will go to your word bank. You'll get a notification that the word was added to your word bank. So your word bank is something you can access from the same drop-down menu up here at the top. If you go to word bank, you will see a list of all of the words that you've added to this bank. So this is something that you can use if you know there's like a certain category or a certain topic that you want to study more, or maybe these words are particularly hard for you, something like that. So if you want to use this word bank, you can do that here. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about here is this button up at the top of the screen. This is View as Slideshow. So you can select a few different vocabulary words. You could select the whole list if you want to, and you can click the View as Slideshow button up here. And then you'll get to select some things relating to your slideshow. If you want to hear audio, if you want the loop playback option, and then you can start the slideshow and you'll get to practice in this way too. So there are a number of different tools that you can find right here from the vocabulary list page. So one of these is available, all of these tools are available for each of the different vocabulary lists that we just looked at the main vocabulary list page. So make sure to check these out. And another thing to think about is that if you are a member on our website, of course you can access all of these for free, but we will also sometimes email you vocabulary lists. So for example, if there's a holiday that's coming up, you'll get an email from us that has a bunch of vocabulary related to that holiday. So as you can see, there are a bunch of different ways that you can use these vocabulary lists to study new words, of course, but you can also work on your listening skills and your pronunciation with all of the tools that we have available on our website. If you want a free way to boost your vocabulary and speak more, check out the free vocabulary lists. There are hundreds inside our library, and all you need is a free lifetime account. So, if you want to learn the language and get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.